dear tourists in Bicolano, we say good morning as Marhay na Aga. So Marhay na Aga to all of you and to my fellow Katurismo. I'm Christine Grace Ardamoy, but you can call me Ati Tin. And on behalf of AIMM Travel and Tours, I will be your tour guide for today's adventure. And with me is our motor coach, Kuya Chris. Can you say Marhay na Aga to Kuya Chris? Great! So Kuya Chris is a professional driver for almost 5 years, so I assure you that we will be arriving safe and sound to our destinations. So if you have any questions, clarifications, or if you need some help, don't hesitate to approach us. Alright? So time check, it's 8 a.m. in the morning and we're 10 minutes away from our first destination. And the weather today is very cooperative. Mr. Sun is smiling at us. So, are you all ready and excited, tourists? Before anything else, I would like to remind you with your tour inclusions and a brief background of the Bicol region. So we will be touring around Bicol region, specifically in Albay and the nearby municipalities where the wonders awaits us. Bicol region is officially designated as the Region 5 and it is an administrative region here in the Philippines grouped under the Luzon Island Group, and it covers 6 provinces, namely Albay, Camarines Norte, Camarines Sur, Catanduanes, Masbate, and Sorsogon. The regional center is the city of Legazpi. So, Bicol region is famous for its active volcanoes, whale sharks of Tansol, and spicy foods. Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to see the whale sharks today as we're only here for day tour. Meaning lunch is included, but the breakfast and the dinner are all excluded. But what's best here is that we will be touring around 4 of the top 20 best tourist spots here in the Bicol, which are the famed Mayon Volcano, Cagsawa Ruins, Salong Eco Park, and the Hoyop-Hoyopan Cave. May I have your attention and please lend me your ears as I have here the instructions and the safety precautions that you have to follow for us to have a smooth flowing trip. This will gonna be as easy as pie because all you have to do is to remember the word Bicol and our bus number. So for our bus number, we have bus number 28. Again, bus number 28. So for you to remember our bus number, can you repeat our bus number? Great! So for the word Bicol, we have letter B, which stands for be on time. Let's practice being on time for us not to have any delays. I stands for, I have the flag here and the whistle. So if you see me raise this flag and whistle once, that means your time starts now. You can roam around, take pictures, and enjoy the view. But if you hear me whistle twice while waving this flag, that means your time has ended. You have to gather at the center and form a line for us to do the head count before we proceed to our next destination. C stands for call me for emergency. If you are in a situation where you'll be needing my help, just call me. I have prepared here the first aid kit and other necessities for all of you. And O stands for obedience. Please always comply to the rules and safety precautions that I have set for us to avoid unwanted circumstances. Last is L. L stands for learn and enjoy. Yes, you'll be learning and enjoying this tour for today. You'll be learning the history of the destinations that we will be touring around, so I hope everyone will enjoy and have fun. Okay, I know all of you are ready and excited by now, but first, before we jump off the bus, let's do the head count, starting with you, ma'am. 1, 2, 5, 10, 20, 30, 40. Perfect, we're all complete. Now, let's proceed to our first destination. Our lovely tour guide, Miss Angelica, will help you familiarize the first destination.
Marhay na Aga, tourists! Welcome to Bicol region. We're beyond happy to see you here today. I bet the Ragamagayon is also enthusiastic as we have a visitors to appreciate her beauty once again. But before we go into depth of the story of Mayon Volcano, let me first introduce myself. I am your tour guide for this destination. You can call me Angelica. So now, let's talk about the Mayon Volcano. Mayon Volcano, or Mount Mayon, is the most iconic because of its perfect cone shape. With the majestic view it offers during Mayon volcano tours, like the Mayon ATV activity has become a main itinerary of travelers visiting the region. Mayon volcano stands 2,462 meter high and it also deemed to be the most active volcano in the Philippines, with its record of approximately 50 eruptions in the past decade. Mayon volcano towers above the region, primarily in Legazpi City, and provides a breathtaking backdrop wherever you are in the province. Legend has that its name came from Magayon, a Bicolano word that means beauty, which is more than appropriate to describe how stunning this natural scenery is from every angle. Which is a fact, right, tourists? Okay, I bet you're now excited to capture the beautiful Mayon. So I will now give you time to enjoy and take the beauty of Mount Mayon.
Let's do the head count, please. Let's now proceed to our bus. Time to get off the bus. We're now at our second destination. You will be assisted by our amazing tour guide, Miss Joanna. Enjoy, tourists!
Hello, hello, tourists! I am Tour Guide Joanna at your service. So, have you guys enjoyed the picturesque view of the famed Mayon volcano? Well, don't worry because the fun will not end there. This time, let me tour you around the top 2 most visited and known tourist spot here in Bicol region. But of course, before that, remember the L, our bus tour guide briefed you earlier? Yes, tourist. We will learn first about the Cagsawa ruins. Did you know? Cagsawa ruins are remnants of a historic Franciscan church from 16th century here in the Barangay Busay in the municipality of Daraga. The ruins were part of the once thriving town of Cagsawa that was followed by the not-so-fortunate destiny. As a matter in fact, the town was originally built in 1587, but in 1636, it was burned down and destroyed by the Dutch pirates that were roaming around the area. The belfry of the church is all that remains. Even though the church's facade survived the eruption, it still collapsed over time. And nowadays, together with the rest of the destroyed and buried town, it is in the memory of those that remember that Cagsawa once existed. And due to the cultural importance the ruins have, Cagsawa ruins are one of the most popular tourist attractions here in the province as well as in the nation, which is why they are protected in a park which is overseen by the municipal government of Daraga. Isn't this a great place to remember the past? Let's capture this moment, tourists! You'll be given exactly a couple of hours to wander around the Cagsawa ruins. Alright, tourists! Time's up! Let's have a head count now to proceed to your third destination. 1, 2, 5, 10, 15, 30. Okay, we're complete now. Let's proceed. Okay, we're complete now. Let's proceed to your third destination. My co-tour guide, Lizelle, will help you familiarize the place. Once again, thank you for traveling with me, tourists.
Let's proceed now to the bus. Where are we? Oh, we're now at our third destination. You will be assisted by our energetic tour guide, Miss Lizelle. Enjoy, tourists!
Welcome to Salong Eco Park, tourists. This is your tour guide Lizelle, assisting you to tour around the breathtaking Salong Eco Park. But wait, Have you guys had your lunch yet? So I bet you have a full energy for trekking then. Because for our third destination is all about mountains. We will be trekking to reach the highest point and see the Mayon volcano and Chocolate Hills. But before we start our trek, let me brief you shortly about the Solong Eco Park. So, from trekking to spelunking, Solong Eco Park offers a lot of activities for adventure. This gem is 6.5 hectare, opened in 2017 and just a minute away from Bicol International Airport. You, tourists, can witness a great summit view at the peak of Solong Hill and examine different rock formations and more at Solong Crystal Cave. So aside from hills, caves, and overnight camping activities, we are also an agri-tourism farm site. We have bees, goats, and duck farms, and different plantations to offer. Since there are more than 3,000 fruit-bearing trees within the park, we offer a pick and bring home program where you may harvest fruits and vegetables such as water spinach, cacao, pineapple, moringa, taro, and more. Yes, tourists, you heard it right. You will be given a chance to harvest fruits and vegetables as many as you like for you to bring home. Furthermore, Solong Eco Park is a 360 adventure spot worth visiting for nature lovers. We're at the top. You can take a picture at our Bali-inspired bird's nest. So, I can see all of your eyes are twinkling because of excitement, tourists. I will not delay any further. Always be careful and watch your steps. Okay? Let's start our trek now. Okay, tourists, time to go down and proceed to your final destination. But before that, let's do a head count first. Starting from you, ma'am. 1, 2, 20, 30, 40. Very good. We're still complete. Let's descend now for you to meet your final tour guide and see the beauty of your final destination.
Let's proceed now to the bus. And last but definitely not the least, we're now at our last destination. You will be assisted by our bubbly tour guide, Miss Monique and Joy Tourist.
Marhay na aldaw sa Indo. Good day, tourists. You're now on your final destination for today's trip. And I am your tour guide, Mona Lisa, who will guide you. The forestry destination is enjoying and fun. If you enjoy it, you'll probably love our last destination for today. The world is full of beautiful wonders, of course. Some of those wonders are hidden underneath layers of mud, rock, and poison ivy require an immense lack of claustrophobia to find, however. Tourists, are you a fan of spelunking or what other known as caving? If you're not familiar with it, then today is the best day to experience it because our last destination for today's trip is the Hoyop-Hoyopan Cave. Hoyop-Hoyopan Cave is located here in a remote area in Kamalig, far from the bustling cities and towns of Albay. With its location, it is a good hiding spot, and did you know, the cave served as a place of refuge in times of crisis during World War II. It became a place of refuge for Filipino soldiers and guerrilla fighters, with the wounded and civilians. They hid there while the Japanese attacked and bombarded. The area is a few kilometers away from the cave, not knowing that the Filipinos are just hiding behind them. During the martial law era, when there were curfews, the cave served as a party place, which is why a concrete dance floor can be seen inside. As we explore the cave, you'll be able to see its breathtaking beauty. But before we go inside the cave, please remember the precaution of our bus tour guide briefed you earlier. Let's be careful of what we touch and on our steps inside the cave, tourists. But don't worry, I have here the first aid kit and other essentials like water. Please remember the letter C. Call me if you'll be needing it. I bet you're all excited by now. Let's go and enjoy your final destination, tourists. Time to go home. Let's do a head count before we proceed to the bus. 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 15, 20. You may now proceed to your designated bus.
Good evening, tourists! Before we go home, I'll be giving you a couple of hours as you're probably hungry by now. You can have your dinner at the nearby food parks. Let's meet here at exactly 9 p.m. Alright? We can now proceed to the bus. Good evening again, our dear tourists. Our adventure ends here today, so thank you so much for being with us and for choosing Bicol region as your travel destination. I hope everyone learned and enjoyed a lot. Also, thank you for trusting AAIMM Travel and Tours. Let's meet each other again soon because our journey will not end here. This is just the beginning.